Entering its 52nd year, the Philadelphia Antique Show recently returned to the Convention Center for another celebration of long-forgotten treasures. With 63 exhibits this year, the pieces in the show are as diverse as they are interesting.
We purposely expanded, inviting more art dealers, and we asked the dealers also to bring more material into the mid-20th century. So you'll see a real variety of things, items and objects and paintings and quilts and glass and silver and pewter and everything.
Avery Gallery specializes in American paintings from the late 19th and early 20th centuries.
Well, we look for, a lot of things. Obviously quality. We want something that has good provenance. There are a series of artists that we're always looking for great things. William Frost Richards, any of the American Impressionists. So we always look for good condition, good provenance, how it's framed, the style and subject matter, and how that relates to the artist's body of work.
Buying privately and at auctions, the gallery sells to a very concentrated clientele.
People who are obviously interested in American paintings, and it is a select clientele. I wouldn't say that there is a broad reach. Typically our client is they're between 40 and 60 with, like I said, a very strong interest in American art.
Although paintings play a big part in the show, they are just the tip of the iceberg. Pieces can range anywhere from antique toys to hand-drawn maps.
I always liked the analysis of pictures and even graphics such as old maps, which all told a story and in different ways, depending on who the artist was, who was the engraver, the situations under which it was published. If you consider that sort of the history of printing goes back to the 1450s, we start with the 1450s. We'll 15th century, and we can go 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and into the 20th.
Selling to a more educated group of people, the print shop has a little something for everyone. When it comes to his favorite piece, Donald goes for something simple and a bit obscure.
One of my favorites is something that just came our way. It's a map of Iceland, and it was done by a man named Abraham Ortelius. It's the first printed map to show Iceland. It was done in 1540 in Holland.
When it comes down to it, the Antique Show is a celebration of the phrase, "One man's trash is another man's treasure." For DNews, I'm Josh Weiss.